Hi, Grey Matter Games here. I just wanted to do a quick video. It is Tuesday, July 5th, so I'm about to go live in about 20-25 minutes for the latest episode of Grey Matter Games Dragons. But I just wanted to do a quick little update in regards to the channel and the content that's been missing and that is coming. I know that on YouTube there hasn't been a post in a few months. There's a backlog of D&D stream VODs that I need to edit and upload to YouTube. I know I've been falling behind on that, and I know that I need to work on that. But also, the past month, the month of June, there hasn't been a Twitch stream for Dungeons and Dragons, or any stream in particular anyway. I know for the past few months it's been mostly just D&D streams with life and work. Usually I don't do this full time, kind of taking precedence over that. I haven't had a lot of time to make other content aside from the D&D stream every 2 weeks. But especially this past month, the first stream I was sick. I don't think it was the vid, but I had a really bad cold. I had to cancel the session because I barely slept the night before. That Monday night, I messaged the group and I was like, hey guys, I'm really interested to get out today. I went to work, but I left work early. And I was like, I'm going to try to take a nap. I'll take some meds to see if I feel better. And I didn't, so I had to cancel that first session. And that second session, we ended up canceling because I was out of the country. I visited Europe for the very first time because my best friend was getting married. So I went to my best friend's wedding in Europe. It was a beautiful experience. I had a great time. I was there for a whole week. I did a bunch of different things. I had a bunch of different foods. It was awesome. But that's the reason that the second session was canceled. So I kind of wanted to give just a bit of a channel update and let you guys know what's been going on, where I've been. I've been kind of MIA. If you haven't been following Twitch, I've been basically ghosted YouTube for a while because of the backlog of content, but also even trying to look for Twitch. And I've tried to update Twitter, except for the first minute session saying that, hey, I'm not going to be available, I'm sick. I've tweeted about that, but I do know that there's been a little bit of lack of communication on my part, and I want to apologize for that, for people wondering what's going on, where I am. So this is just a little update to say where I've been, and also to say what's coming. Tonight we're going to be doing again our first session of July. Right back at D&D to pick up where we left off the month before. Give a quick recap at the beginning of the session, just to bring everyone back up to speed who hasn't been able to keep track of where we are, where the characters are. We'll be picking up today. But also after that, at the end of the summer, during the summer, again, the reason why there would be still not a lot of content coming out except for the D&D streams is I'm back in musical theater. I did musical theater for about 7.5, 8 years, leading up to the pandemic. And so obviously we couldn't do any more shows. Everything was shut down when the pandemic started. So I haven't done musical theater in 2 years, 2.5 years. So finally, the old group that I used to do theater with reached out to me saying, hey, we're going to do another summer show. Are you interested? And of course, I'm not going to say no to that. I miss it. It's one of my favorite things to do ever, aside from streaming and gaming, is performing theater. It's one of my life's loves. So I obviously jumped at the chance to do that. So we're doing rehearsals and stuff June and July, and leading into the show in August. So the show, I think, finishes on the 20th of August. That's the last day. So then following, once the show is done, I'm making plans to bring some more content back, namely Wrath of the Lich King Classic is going to be coming out. I think it's going to be early fall. I don't know if we have a set date for that. If there is, I don't have it in front of me right now, but when that comes out, I've been leveling offline, off stream, off recording, to get to, I got to 58 so that I can do the TBC content during pre-patch. It's going to be XP boost, making my life 1,000 times easier. Might do some content that depending when the pre-patch is. If not, then I'll just level offline. But when Wrath launches, I'm definitely going to be streaming that, recording that. The leveling experience, just hanging out with my friends, leveling. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Wrath, or as you don't know my WoW background, Wrath was my first expansion that I really got serious about, and I started raiding. I only really started once WoW Vanilla was ending. I got a subscription. I was in high school. My parents bought me the game, bought me a subscription at the time. And only I was leveling throughout TBC to try to get the max, because back then there was no optimized way of doing it. So I was trying to get to max level, but by the time I did, I only really saw Magister's Terrace, the very last TBC raid. I kind of did it a little bit, because I got thrown into like a pub group with the guild I was in, because everyone else had been doing it weekly for months at that point. And then Wrath came out. I leveled, like, it was the first time I actually was able to give like a full-time dedication to World of Warcraft, and I leveled with my best friend. We got to max level. We did dungeons, we did raids. I did Max Ramus for the first time. I raided throughout Wrath, and I was like really first foray into World of Warcraft. So a lot of nostalgia with Wrath coming out. So I'm definitely making a lot of content regarding that. Another release that's coming out this fall that I'm really excited about is going to be Darktide. For those who aren't familiar, it's kind of like Vermintide, which I've played on the stream before, and it's basically kind of like the Left 4 Dead reskinned in the Warhammer universe. Guys, I'm a big Warhammer fan. I am. So when that comes out in early to mid-October, that has a confirmed date. I think it's October 17th, 14th, off the top of my head. When that comes out, I want 100%. I want to be like almost no lifing that, depending on what the Wrath schedule is. So, and once the show finishes in August, I'll be able to make content more regularly, doing more streams of more games that are aside from the D&D streams that are every other Tuesday. I'm going to be looking to make some more regular content, to go back to mini assembling, as you can see behind me here. To the side, am I blocking it now? Yeah, here. This is a display case that I picked up from IKEA. I have a second one in these two cardboard containers here. So I've purchased these glass display cases in order to put my Warhammer models in. I'm only assembled one now. Here, I'll assemble the second one in due time, and there's going to be a bit of a change in this office for streaming. So I'm hoping to get all that done between the end, when the show ends in September, so I can really have my stream setup completed to get right back into it, because I know I've been a little AWOL, and so I'm going to apologize for that. So as is going to be coming between Darktide and Wrath after the show comes out, there's another thing that I want to do, another games that I want to do a playthrough of. It's going to be a bit of a surprise because it's something that is really popular. A bunch of people love it. I tried it when I was younger, didn't really get into it, but I've had a few friends convince me otherwise. So I'm going to be doing a playthrough of that series as kind of like maybe something in between Wrath and Darktide, or maybe if I'm able to do it once the office has been set up before Darktide comes out. We'll see how everything lines up, but I'm really excited to reveal what I'm going to be playing through. So a lot of content coming our way in the coming months. As for tonight, D&D stream, hope to see you guys there. I'm going to shoot a tweet shortly. This video is probably going to go up after the stream tonight, because I don't really have much time to edit it and put it up to YouTube before I have to get ready for the stream tonight. So keep an eye out on Twitter for a link to this video, and keep an eye on Twitter again for most of the updates that will be coming up for not this month, but next month, when I'm going to be regularly releasing some more content. And I really look forward to it, and I hope you guys are too. So I'll see you around.